Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Crystal Divine Queen. This is Evolving Into Her. This is my digital diary, my digital documentary of my journey of evolving into the version of myself that I see in my mind and my highest vibration during my human experience as Crystal. The title of the video is Don't Be Afraid to Quit and Pursue Your Passions. Recently, I told y'all that I just moved into an apartment, and I'm gonna be real transparent with you guys. I moved into my own apartment after living with my mom for the past 4 years. Yes, 4 years. The last 4 years I lived at home with my mom as a mom. I have 3 children. When I tell y'all that was so hard on me, not for me, because I was blessed to have a mother to move back home with, but it was hard on me. It did something to my self-esteem. It did something to my self-worth. It was hard for me to be myself and express myself and be a mom. You know how the old saying goes, you can't have 2 chiefs in one hut, or whatever. It was difficult to mother my children underneath my mother. It was difficult to be who I am now when I'm living with my mother, who has her own perception of me. It was just very, very hard, y'all. And I'm gonna be transparent with y'all in this video because it's the only way I'm gonna get my message out. I woke up today feeling so grateful for the space that I am, y'all. I walked downstairs and I sat in my living room. I created this environment. I created this space. I manifested it. Let me rephrase that. I manifested all of this. So going into this year, which was about to be the start of my 5th year of living at home with my mom, I was desperate. I was desperate to get out. I was desperate to get my own place. I just was tired of saying this is going to be the year, this is going to be the year, and it not be the year. I came up with a plan to get out of my mom's house, but the only problem was my plan consisted of me doing something that I've already done, that consisted of getting me results that I already had. Yes, it would have gotten me out of my mom's house and into my own place, but the problem and the point is it was going to get me the same results. And I am at a point in my life where I don't want the same results. I don't want to get back on my feet and be where I was before I fell off. I want something different. I want something better. I want something greater. I want something higher. More than my desire to move out of my mother's house, I had a desire to upgrade my life, to level up my lifestyle. So here was my plan, y'all, and it was a good plan too. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I've been licensed for 10 years. Doing hair is something that I'm good at. It's something that I know how to do. It's a business that I have thrived in enough to at least provide a living for myself and take care of myself and my children. However, hair is not a passion of mine. Hair is just a talent of mine. I've always been able to do hair. I've always done my own hair. From there, I've done other people's hair here or there, but it was never like my calling, my passion. I never enjoyed doing it. It was just something that I was able to do. I remember being in hair school and, in the beginning, introducing ourselves to everybody, and everyone is saying, what are you here for? What do you want to do once you get your license? And everybody had things like, I want to, travel and do hair. I want to own my own salon, things of that nature. And I didn't have that type of answer. I really didn't want to do hair. My answer, my true authentic answer was, this is just my plan B so I can always have a job or a source of income that's legal and legit. Okay, because that's where I come from. Okay, I wasn't doing things that was always legal to get money back then, and this was just my safety net. The problem was, y'all, I never had a plan A. Because I never had a plan A, my plan B became my life for the next 10 years plus. So I told my mom, I told my close friends, look, y'all, this is my plan. I'm gonna go back to one of these franchise jobs, like Great Clips, Sport Clips, whatever clips, haircut salons where they pay you by the hour plus your tips. I'm gonna use that to fund up my own hair business. I'm gonna be a braider. I'm a braid hair. I'm gonna just be just a braider. That's it. I don't want to do nothing else. I'm gonna just braid. So let me get this job. Let me fund the startup for that. I already know what to do because I've done this before. I have worked in salons where they pay me by the hour. I have worked in salons where I booth rent, where I've had to hustle up clientele. I've moved to new cities and done this. I've moved to new states and done this. This is something that I know how to do. This is an area where I'm comfortable. Not necessarily happy, not necessarily fulfilled, but I'm comfortable and it'll get the job done. Because remember, y'all, I'm in a desperate space right now. I'm going on year 5. I got to get out my mama's house. It's no more trying to figure out what I want to do. I got to get out, and I got to get out now. And so I did that, y'all. I got the job. I got the money to start up. I invested in what I needed. Braiding hair, supplies, materials, all of that. I started the Instagram page. I started the style seat. I found an app called Share where I rented out a chair for a while until I found a lady shop who I could rent. Like, I did all of that and I started getting the clientele, and I was almost at the point where I was ready to, just start booth renting for a whole week. It all went according to plan, like I knew it would, like it always does, because I know how to do this. And it all came back to the same results. I don't like to do hair. I'm not happy here. This is like a job for me. Now, don't get me wrong. Hair is a multi-million, billion-dollar business. If the passion is there, you can go far with doing hair. That's why I always stuck with it. I knew how to finesse it. I knew how to work it enough to where I could live comfortably. But y'all, after a time, when your heart isn't in something and you're not passionate about it, it doesn't matter how much money it's bringing you. You don't want to do it no more. During those 4 years, y'all, I prayed and I asked and I believed, and I just put my all in towards working to getting my own place. There are specific things that I asked for, y'all. There are specific things that I prayed for that I wanted. I wanted a 4-bedroom. I wanted all my children, including myself, to have our own room. Because at my mama's house, I had a bedroom and we had the living room. I'm just being transparent with you guys. I'm being vulnerable and brave, and I'm being transparent with you guys. This is how I was living. I was low. I was low, but still blessed and still fortunate through it all. And right when I got so desperate that I reverted back to what I was comfortable with, what I tried and worked so hard to get away from, when I reverted back to that, God came through and blessed me with my manifestation. The universe came through and blessed me with my manifestation. And when I tell y'all, the apartment that I'm sitting in right now is exactly everything that I prayed for and I asked for and I was working towards. A 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, affordable. Above all, I got the main important thing that I was asking for, and it was a space to express myself, the version of myself that I am today. Y'all, for the past 4 years, I was living in an environment where I couldn't authentically be myself because I was surrounded by people who were comfortable and used to a version of myself that I was outgrowing, that I had outgrown. Talk about an identity crisis. When I tell y'all I woke up today feeling so grateful. Man, I am in a space where I can be me, the version of myself that I am right now. And I don't gotta explain nothing to nobody. I don't know if anybody out there knows how's that feel. But I was feeling trapped and stagnant in so many ways, y'all. In so many ways. So it hasn't even been a whole month, y'all, of me living in this apartment for me to have realized that I have evolved past this plan B version of myself. I have evolved past this plan B lifestyle. I'm ready to tap into plan A. I'm ready to tap into plan A. I'm ready to be who I am destined to be. And so I came on here to tell y'all I quit. I quit that path that I had started up of being an entrepreneur. I shut down my style seat. I canceled my appointments. I even had a brand new client that I had to cancel. I'm sorry. I had to cancel her. I can't do it no more. I just cannot. I'm here now. I'm no longer in a desperate situation. So I'm quitting the acts of desperation and I'm pursuing my passion. And best to believe, Sport Clips is next. I'm gonna quit that next. I'm gonna quit that next. That's the last job that I punch in on the clock for somebody else to make them rich, to make them wealthy, while they just give me enough to keep on getting by. That's not who her is. That's not who I see in my mind. That's not gonna be me. Not for much longer. So I came on here to tell y'all, don't be afraid to quit and pursue your passions. Now, what that may look like is probably going to be totally different from you. I'm not telling nobody to take the route that I'm taking. What I'm telling you is, you know what you need to do. Don't be afraid to do it. Pursue your passions, because life is too short. Life is too short to be living in plan B when plan A exists. I said plan B. And I'm not worried. I'm not worried because I'm going to figure out what plan A is by being exactly who I want to be. That's how I'm going to figure it out. So that's my message. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning into this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, join the family. Listen, it's up from here. Okay? Welcome to my journey of evolving into her. Subscribe, turn on them notifications so you can watch. Right now, you are having the privilege of watching me evolve from the very beginning. When I tell y'all I'm about to do great things, I'm about to do great things. I'm about to shift my paradigm. I'm about to elevate, evolve, level up, boss up, all them terms. I'm about to do it and y'all about to witness me do it. So thank you for coming to my video. I love you. I love you for being here. I'm so grateful that you took the time to click on my video. You are an aid in my evolution, and I'm eternally grateful for that. I will see you on the